Hello everyone, my name is Triwaha Eliahwati and today I would like to share with you guys about discussion text, and I will explain about the definition, the purpose, the generic structure, and the language features of discussion text. And also I will give an example of discussion text. So, do you guys know what discussion text is? Discussion text is an argumentative text that contains the views of the pros and cons objectively. The conclusions contained in the discussion text are generally neutral. And now I will explain about the purpose of discussion text. The communicative purpose of discussion text is to provide readers with a new perspective on an issue. The new point of view referred to in the discussion text can come from many sources and not only from one side. Discussion text can be in the form of seminar material and discourse related to controversial issues. And discussion is commonly found in philosophical history, and social texts. So from the understanding, we can understand that the discussion text is a text whose contents are in the form of discussion and debates on a large scale to raise pros and cons in society and the public. And after this, I'm gonna explain about the generic structure of discussion text. In the generic structure of the discussion text, it can be seen from the main idea in each paragraph in the discussion text. The discussion text has four generic structures that are issues, supporting points, contrasting points, and conclusion or recommendation. And now I'm gonna explain about the issue section first. Issue is located in the first paragraph, which contains the placement of the problem or issue to be discussed, or the presentation of the issue to be discussed or discussed in the article. And the next one is supporting points. In this section, the author presents opinions that support the issue. In each paragraph, the supporting point consists of two components, including the main idea of the paragraph and an elaboration or description of the main idea of the paragraph. The author explains several views on the issue being discussed by taking the opinions of experts, or also without mentioning who has the opinion, but that opinion is already known. The author will usually present a pro-opinion, followed by a contra-opinion in the next paragraph. And then there is a contrasting point. In this section, the author presents opinions that oppose the issue or problem. As in the supporting point paragraph, contrasting points also broken to forming components that are the main idea of the paragraph and an elaboration or description of the main idea of the paragraph. Before taking a stand by determining which opinion is preferred by the author, or even having his or her own opinion, the author must first provide an elaboration of some of the opinions that have been presented. And the last is conclusion or recommendation section. The last generic structure of discussion text is the author's conclusion or recommendation on the issue being discussed, in the hope that the reader can follow and agree with the author's opinion. In this section, the author presents conclusion or can also recommend from the issues or problems that have been discussed. And after this, I'm gonna tell you the language features of discussion text. So the language features of discussion text are, the first one is using simple present tense, and the second is using modalities such as must, should, may, and etc. And the third is using additional, contrastive, and casual and concluding conjunction, such as however, furthermore, on the other hand, moreover, in addition, but, and nevertheless, and etc. And the fourth is focus on generic human and non-human participants. So the example of human participants are students, parents, brothers, and people. And the example of non-human participant is school. And the fourth is using discussion language such as according and opinion. And the last is using thinking words such as feel, hope, and believe. And now I will give you an example of discussion text. So as we can see here that there is a discussion text about mobile phones, and the blue paragraph is the issue section and the green paragraph is the supporting point section, while the yellow paragraph is part of the contrasting point section. And the last paragraph, color in purple, is the conclusion or recommendation section. And I will give a short explanation about the language features of this discussion text. So the yellow sentence is using simple present tense, and then the words that color in gray are modals, and the words that are colored in blue are non-human participants, and the green words are general human participants, and the last is words colored in purple are conjunctions. So that's all about discussion text, and I hope you can learn something from this video, and thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.